Life on the reef is a fairly simple and easy life. Sea creatures come and go, and occasionally some get along together better than others. When the cuttlefish searches for a mate, he's very excited at the prospect of finding a partner. He searches everywhere and tries to attract the attention of another cuttlefish. However, it's a harsh and cruel world out there, and sometimes the going gets tough, and even downright boring. Until, to his surprise, he spots a potential mate. The female responds with some flattering and misleading looks, thus confusing the male into thinking he is desirable. A typical trick with females. The male does his best to look presentable and then performs his mating ritual. After a while, the female toys with his emotions some more and decides to give him a break. Maybe not a bad catch after all. She is certain that she can change his bad habits and make him a better male. Pretty soon, hormones take over and both parties make some pretty bad decisions. As the cuttlefish get together to exchange DNA, the male has a present, a sperm packet or spermatophore, which he gives to the female, placing it inside her body. The male acts like he knows what he's doing, looks competent, and the female pretends to enjoy herself. After a bit of time, it turns out that the cuttlefish end up having a good time after all. And so continues the cycle of life. Wasn't that great, guys? Cuttlefish getting along like that along the reef. I'm almost positive that's how they do it. I could be wrong. I'm not a marine biologist. The cuttlefish may have some of the most unique movements of any creature under the sea. You might think of them as an underwater helicopter, with their ability to move forward, backward, side to side, or hover in a stationary position. What might be an impossible move for other marine life is simple for the cuttlefish due to a couple of modifications to its body. A highly evolved flexible fin surrounds them and allows the cuttlefish to perform their ballet of moves underwater. The undulations of this encompassing ribbon are almost mesmerizing as they hover slightly above the reef, blending in with their environment. Their other mode of transportation comes in the form of a small flexible tube at the mouth, which lets them blow a jet of water and allows for a quick departure to avoid danger. This small tube can change angles, allowing for turning in almost any direction. Chromatophores within the skin help all members of the cephalopod family change color and appear almost invisible on the reef. Color changes, along with various textures in the skin, help them avoid danger in the aquatic world. When the cuttlefish is ready to lay eggs, she chooses coral heads with many cracks and crevices in which to hide them. Using the tentacles, she reaches deep within the coral to place the eggs, which resemble a ping pong ball. In less than a month, the eggs turn from white to clear. We can now see inside the egg now and observe the baby within. When the juvenile is ready to come out, they push on the egg and pop out, leaving behind the yolk sac that has provided their food source during incubation. Once introduced to their new world, they are a complete miniature version of the adult, ready to hunt and protect themselves. A necessary trait in the marine environment where survival is a skill used on a daily basis. Cuttlefish are curious creatures, and we as divers usually have a great opportunity to observe them up close to see how they interact with the reef. As with all marine animal interactions, good buoyancy and slow movements will allow you to have the ultimate experience while diving.